All right, welcome to this video. This is going to be the first time I've tried anything like this. I'm going to be talking over the video, trying to explain kind of what I'm doing here. So this is a chest day, starting out with incline. I'm trying to build the upper chest. And I'm trying to basically focus on doing upper chest work before I do bench press. So this is starting out with I already warmed up. I think I probably did the 30-pound dumbbells for probably 12 reps, the 40-pound dumbbells for maybe 8 reps, and then maybe the 50s for a couple reps. But now I'm moving into the 55s. This is the first working set, trying to get as many as I can. I think I went to failure here. Yeah, I couldn't really get it up any further. Actually, no, I did. I got it. All right. It's not terrible. But I do feel like I would like to have a bit more. I'd like to lift more weight. I mean, obviously, everyone wants to lift more weight. But it's a slow process. And I'm also trying to make sure that my form is right. Trying to go down all the way, touch the kind of the shoulders there with the dumbbells. Lightly touch like that, as you can see. Touch again. And touch. So I don't know. I mean, this could be overkill. I mean, I could be going down too far. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments if you think that's too much. But I'm trying to get a good range of motion, because the goal for me really is to use the least amount of weight possible to generate the most stimulus. So if I'm using lower weights, or I could use higher weights, but then the range of motion might suffer. So that was the second set, I believe. Now here's the third set. And I do a bunch of these sets. Essentially, I mean, also my volume, I don't know if my volume's too high or not, but I feel good the next day. I don't know if anyone else has noticed, but sometimes my left upper chest feels a little bit more sore than the right upper chest on the next day. So, and I don't know, my left side just seems to be a little bit weaker in general, and it gets more of the delayed onset muscle soreness. So I don't know if anyone else experiences that, but that's what I'm working with. So this is set number 3. Still using 55s, I believe. Yeah, those are 55s. Yep, so here's a fourth set of incline. Yes, I mean, I'm really trying to put the incline first. For a long time I did flat bench first, and then we'll go over and do incline. But recently I've been really trying to do more incline in general. More incline and also more dumbbells, because someone told me in the gym that dumbbells can really kind of help with balance, and it can help improve my actual flat bench. So I've been pretty much going heavy on dumbbells. Not heavy, but I've been going as heavy as I can, but I've been going heavy in the sense that I've been doing a lot of it. And that's been really nice. I don't feel injured at all. Like my left side, I was struggling with a little bit of chest. It just didn't feel quite right. And ever since I started doing dumbbells, it's been pretty clear. No issues. It hasn't been bothering me. But being able to work around injuries. So here's, I don't know, this could be set number 5 here with the 55s. Let's see. I'm not sure what happened there. Jeez. Maybe I wanted to take a break or something. I don't know. Maybe it didn't feel right. All right, let's see here. Number 1. Really just want to keep my form good. That's my main concern. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. I think I got 5 or 6 here. Definitely more than 5, right? Better be. Let's see. Yeah, 6. Come on, get 6. 6, all right. That's probably it. No, we got more? Nah, that's it. All right. So I think we're going on to flat bench now after this. I really like flat bench after the incline because the chest is pretty warm. Everything feels good. And I'm actually using the same exact weight that I did on the incline on the flat bench, which seems to work out well for me. It seems to give me the rep range that I'm looking for, which is between 5 and 10, something like that. I'm not going for more than 10. I'm really just trying to, and I'm not going for less than 5. They say that the ideal hypertrophy region or range is right around 5 to 30 repetitions, which is quite a wide range. But I found that somewhere between 5 and 10 has been working well for me so far at this point in time. But you know what's crazy is that when I use the 60s feel so damn heavy. But when I put the 55s, they feel perfect. So I don't know what to make of that. Besides, an extra 5 pounds on each side can really add up to a lot of weight at the end. All right. Here we go, 55s. I mean, I'm just trying to focus on good form. That's the main key here. I'm not trying to go ego lift because I think I've done that in the past and it doesn't end well for me. I tend to get injured. I feel like I get injured easily than say someone like Ronnie Coleman. He doesn't get really... I mean, he's injured now because he's an old guy, but back in his day, he could just throw around weight. Same with Arnold. He could just throw around weight. Especially with what was the name of it? I forget the name of it. But yeah, basically what I've been doing is, so here we go, 50s. All right, interesting. I mean, I think the form here looks pretty good. I'm happy with the form. Now I just need to increase the weight. And I don't know, man. I feel like I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place here because I don't want to... I don't want to get fat, so I don't want to bulk up. But I also don't want to just keep lifting the same goddamn weights, because that's kind of what I've been doing for a long, long time. It feels like almost like months now I've been lifting kind of the same weight. But, also I got to trust the process and put my time in and realize that this stuff doesn't come overnight. That's one of the hardest things about lifting weights I've found is this stuff doesn't happen overnight. This stuff takes months. And, it's going to end up being years. But here's some seated dips. I really like doing the dips. I find that doing the dips after the bench press or the incline press, it just kind of helps. I think it helps with my pressing. Later, it's just a good way. If I don't do dips, then I think my bench can kind of suffer a little bit. And lately, I've also been doing some shoulder press to assist, because that helps too with increasing the bench height, in my opinion. So for a while, I was trying to increase my bench so much. I guess I was benching too much, too frequently, and omitting certain exercises like the dips and like the shoulder press. But now I've put those back in, and I'm feeling pretty strong and feeling good. I'm just trying to progress injury-free. That is the goal. injury-free and fairly lean too. I never really want to be, I don't really want to bulk up. I would rather have very slow progress, but still progress, than to bulk up and get quick progress, than just to have to cut down. I'm not too interested in that because I don't really like bulking up. I've never really done it. I don't want to be fatter than I am now. And although I'm not fat now, I don't want to have any more body fat than I really have right now. That's just the way I am. So let me know, can I get any more progress? Just staying in the same body fat, which I think I can. It's just going to take some time. So here we've got some flies here. And I've noticed that, you'll see this too, my form is slightly asymmetrical. As you can see, the left elbow there is a little bit higher than the right elbow. I don't know if that's a deal breaker, but for several weeks, I really tried to just watch the video over, fix my form, and then do it again. But it really never felt as good as just kind of sitting on the machine and doing it as my body naturally wanted to. So I'm still kind of navigating that, trying to figure out whether I should just do the exercise the way it feels comfortable for my body, or do the exercise the way that looks, most symmetrical in the video. And to be honest, I've kind of resorted back to just doing what's comfortable for me, because I want to make sure that I don't feel like shit when I'm lifting. So here's another set here. Little bit, honestly, I think there might be a bit too much volume in this workout today, depending on how many more sets of flies there are. But yeah. I've been going to this gym since February or March. No. Since February, March, March, April, somewhere in there. But I really like this gym. It's a wonderful place. I've met a lot of cool older gentlemen. A lot of the time that I go, there's a lot of retired people or just individuals that work a weird schedule. So I've met a lot of buddies who I like to say hi to, which is always fun. It's good to have some guys in there who you say hello to. Having that sense of community is actually pretty powerful. Some of these commercial gyms nowadays I find that there's, they just seem too busy. That's just me. I like it real slow. I like the gym to be slow and empty as much as possible. Yeah, see, my form looks crazy off there. Really kind of ugly. And, I really don't like to see that, because when I see other people doing the flies, it looks pretty symmetrical. So I'm wondering what my problem is. And you can see the left shoulder there is look at the left shoulder difference. It just looks like there's a weird bump in the shoulder that is not present in the right shoulder. So I don't know, man. I think at this point I was still trying to do what looked good in the video. And I'm probably not going to do that anymore. I'm probably just going to do what feels comfortable for me and let the chips fall where they may, let the gains happen as they will. One thing I've also noticed is not try hard. I really like to try hard in the gym. So we got a little bit of a superset here. I guess I'm walking over to the dips. Excuse me. Walking over to the dips. Gonna do a little superset. Doing some dips here. Light set of dips after the flies. And as you can see here, the arms look asymmetrical once again. Honestly, in the video, you'd think that my left shoulder is bigger, but my right shoulder is much stronger. It's weird. Who knows, maybe I'm just being hard on myself. But, I mean, I just do kind of what feels right. Here we go. We're trying to get a little bit of a lean check here, a little pose down. I don't really know any bodybuilding poses. So I'm just doing kind of what comes naturally. But, yeah, like this level of leanness here is pretty much what I like to stay at. Chest, I think chest looks good. I was just doing chest, so the chest should be somewhat pumped up relative to the other muscles. Same with the shoulders. Yeah, I mean, could use a little bit of a smaller waist, but can't really change that. Been training hard for about a year now. A year and like 5 months or something. So I like to also go ahead and do I've been really hitting these heavily. These lateral raises. Side delts. So one mistake that I was making previously was I wasn't going up all the way, and therefore I wasn't getting the gains that I really needed. So after watching the video and going back and doing it again, I've found that I really need to kind of bring my arms up higher than I would think is necessary. And that'll actually bring the arms to 90 degrees. It will bring them to where they need to be. It feels almost like I'm overextending or overdoing it. And it ends up working some of the lats. I mean, not the lats, the traps. But, it's also working the delts pretty well. So I've actually got this machine. This is an older machine, but I've got it set to like 50 or 60 pounds. So not that much weight. The weight goes up to like some huge number. Oh, excuse me. Damn. But yeah, I mean, these have really helped to get a little bit of a wider shoulders in general, which is, huge apparently for trying to look ripped. That's the goal, is look ripped. Honestly, I don't really care how much weight I'm lifting, as long as it looks ripped. That's the goal, right? I'm just going to tell you how I feel. But, something that comes along with looking ripped is also being able to lift the heavier weights. You're not going to be ripped lifting just the 50s on the incline or the 55s like I am. I got to get to higher weights eventually, and I'm aware of that. I just need to I'm just staying consistent and seeing if I can progress. So we'll see where I am a year from now. Hopefully some progress has been noted. But I plan to continue doing this so that I can see if any gains are being made, so that there's some measurable differences. But yeah, overall this is pretty cool. I've been doing the same kind of workouts for quite a while now. Switching up exercises here and there, but really not changing up anything too crazily. I like doing these at the end of the workout because I don't want to tire out the deltoids before doing the heavy incline bench. That doesn't make sense to me. So I do a bunch of these. I just spam these at the end of the workout. And I'm doing these 3 out of my 4 training days now. I'm doing a split where I go with, back. Day 1 is back. Day 2 is chest. Day 3, legs. Day 4, arms and shoulders. And then day 5, rest. Day 6, rest. So that's what I'm experimenting with. I've been doing that for maybe 2 weeks now. Last week was my first time doing it. So it's pretty good so far. My recovery has been good. I'm just trying to gauge it so that I can kind of hit muscles as they recover. I'm also trying some new exercises as well. which you'll see as I get into them. Not today, but like throughout the next videos and stuff. But I mean, I think this machine has helped me build up some side delt that wasn't there previously. I mean, that's the main goal, right? But I mean, overall, I will say this, for such a long time going to the gym, I was going to a big commercial gym, very busy, rush hour time, 6, 7, 8 o'clock, even into 9 o'clock, depending on the day. I wasn't going for 5 hours, but I was going for 2 hours normally. But I mean, I just kind of got in my own head of I would get angry because I felt that I was lifting too little weights. I felt weak. I felt like skinny. I felt all of these things. And for many of my workouts, I was working out with like rage or anger. And that was propelling my workout to kind of just push through the weight, like grin and bear it kind of thing. Like, well, actually, don't even grin. Just bear it and actually frown. And ever since kind of changing gyms and adopting a new mindset and also actually seeing some progress, I've come to appreciate, the opportunity to work out, the gift that it is. And, the fact that we must be grateful for the ability to work out, and also that it should be a fun thing, even though it's, you push yourself to hell. Really, you shouldn't be hating what you're doing. You should do it in a way where you can get excited for each set, even though on the really shitty leg sets, but get excited for each set and really try to enjoy the process and not focus on, once I get to this point, I'll be happy. But focus on enjoying the process, because you're never really going to see gains day to day. They're going to be over a long period of time, months, years. So I just keep reminding myself that. So you can't get angry. You just get in, you come in there, you do your work, and you head out and you have fun with it. Have a good day.